As the last client departed, Fatima rushed through her closing duties and hurried to the private chamber. But as she approached the bronze mirror, she heard something that made her freeze. Whispers. Soft, desperate whispers coming from the walls themselves. She pressed her ear against the intricate zellige tiles and her blood turned to ice. The voice was familiar. Achingly, impossibly familiar.
I'm sorry, Habibti. Please forgive me. I thought I was protecting you.
Yema, is that you?
Fatima whispered, using her childhood name for her grandmother. Yema, is that you? The whisper stopped abruptly. Fatima pressed both palms against the wall, her ear still listening desperately for any sound. Is someone there? Please, if someone's there, a voice hissed from within the wall. Run before she... Ready, my dear. Fatima spun around to find LadyLalaAisha standing behind her, no longer confined to the mirror. The woman was even more beautiful in person, but there was something wrong with her beauty. Too perfect, too cold, like porcelain rather than flesh. What was that? Fatima stammered, pointing at the wall. Someone spoke to me from inside.
Old buildings make strange sounds.
LadyLalaAisha said dismissively, gliding closer. Steam and settling stones create all sorts of illusions. Now, shall we discuss your future? But Fatima's mind was reeling. That had been her grandmother's voice. She was certain of it. And the hand, the desperate warning. Wait, she said, backing away slightly.
Before we begin anything, I need to understand. How exactly are you going to help me? And what's the price?
LadyLalaAisha laughed, a sound like wind chimes made of ice.
Girl. Yes, there is always a price. But it's nothing you can't afford.
What is it? Fatima asked.
I am not so different from you, Habibti. You want to be irresistible to secure a good marriage. I want to maintain my own beauty and power. The jinn I made my pact with centuries ago required tributes.
Fatima felt her stomach drop. What kind of tributes? LadyLalaAisha said casually, examining her perfect nails.
You have so many beautiful clients. Surely you could spare one, the most beautiful among them. Think of it as an exchange, her beauty for your happiness.
No. The word came out before Fatima could stop it. LadyLalaAisha's perfect features twisted into something ugly.
How noble. How foolish.
She gestured toward the bronze mirror, and suddenly Fatima could see herself reflected there. But the reflection was wrong, horribly wrong.
No, this can't be real.
The woman in the mirror was hideous, skin pocked with scars, eyes dull and sunken, hair thin and greasy.
This is you. This is how you really look. This is what every person who has ever seen you has actually seen.
Fatima stared in horror at the grotesque reflection. That can't be. Your grandmother came to me when you were just a child. She begged me to help her ugly granddaughter, to give you at least the illusion of beauty so you wouldn't suffer as she had. I cast a spell on every mirror around you, every reflective surface you would ever encounter. Only you see the beautiful lie. Everyone else sees the truth. The room began to spin. Every moment of her life, every time she had wondered why no one noticed her beauty, every confused look, every ignored greeting, it all made terrible sense. The mothers don't ask about your marriage prospects because they pity you, LadyLalaAisha continued relentlessly. The clients praise your skill because they feel sorry for someone so unfortunate. You've lived your entire life as a charity case, dear one. Fatima sank to her knees, staring at her true reflection in horror. 25 years of confidence, of secret pride in her appearance, of wondering why the world couldn't see what she saw, all of it built on a lie.
But I can change that.
LadyLalaAisha said, her voice becoming gentle again. I can make the outside match what you see in the mirror. I can give you real beauty, not just illusion. All you have to do is bring me one client, just one, and the magic will be complete. My grandmother, Fatima whispered. Is she in the walls? She's safe, LadyLalaAisha said dismissively, resting peacefully after her long service to me. You could join her soon if you prefer, or you could choose to live as you really are, showing your true face to the world. Fatima looked up at the perfect woman before her, then back at her hideous reflection. The choice seemed impossible, remain a monster or become one. But then she remembered the desperate hand that had grabbed her, the terrified voice that had begged her to run. That hadn't sounded like someone resting peacefully. I need time to think, she said carefully. Of course, LadyLalaAisha smiled.
But don't take too long, Habibti. Beauty fades, but ugliness, ugliness is forever.
That night, Fatima couldn't sleep. She avoided every mirror in her apartment, unable to bear seeing either the lie or the truth. Instead, she paced, thinking about her grandmother's sacrifice, about the voice in the wall, about the impossible choice before her. Just before dawn, she made her decision. She returned to the bathhouse early, before even the first call to prayer. In the private chamber, she pressed her hands against the wall where she'd heard the whispers.
Yama, if you can hear me, I need to know the truth. All of it.
For a moment, nothing. Then, faintly, her grandmother's voice. She told me it was temporary, just until you were old enough to handle the truth. But it never ended, Habibti. She kept you beautiful in the mirrors, but trapped me here, feeding on my spirit to maintain the illusion. How many others are there? Dozens, her grandmother whispered. Generations of women who made deals with her. She promises beauty, marriage, happiness, but the price keeps growing. First, it was just maintaining the illusion. Then it was bringing her others. Now she wants to possess your body completely, to walk in the world again. Fatima felt pieces clicking into place. The client she wants me to bring. That's not really what this is about, is it? No, Habibti. She wants you to complete the ritual that will let her take your place in the living world. The client is just the final sacrifice to seal the magic.